Good day, everyone! Today we are going to explore an important topic in the study of speech sounds, the places of articulation, and the manner of articulation. Now let's begin with the places of articulation. The places of articulation tells us where in our mouth the sound is made, like using lips, tongue, or teeth. There are 9 several places of articulation. The first one is bilabial. The word bilabial might sound technical, but it's actually very easy to understand. The word bi means two and labial means lips, so bilabial means two lips. For example, press your lips together. For b, release the air without using your voice. Again, b. Bat, baby. For p, release the air while using your voice. Again, p. Pen, paper. For keep your lips closed and let the sound come out through your nose. Again, man, mother. Next we have labiodental. This might sound like a big word, but it's actually very simple once we break it down. The word labio means lip and dental means teeth. So right away we can guess that labiodental sounds involve lip and the teeth. For example, put your bottom lip lightly against your top front teeth. Blow air out without using your voice. Fun. Fish. For v, do the same thing but turn on your voice. Van. Very. Next we have interdental. An interdental sound is produced when you place the tip of your tongue lightly between your upper and lower front teeth and allow the air to pass through. For example, blow air out without using your voice. Think. Thin. The next, blow air using your voice. This. That. Now let's move on to the alveolar. The word alveolar comes from alveolar ridge, which is the small bumpy area just behind your upper front teeth. It is produced when the tip of your tongue touches or comes very close to the alveolar ridge. For example, t, tap, ten, d, dog, tay, net, nice, sun, sit, zoo, zero, love, light, red, run. So remember, the sounds do not all have the same manner of articulation, but they share the same place of articulation. Next, we have post-alveolar. Sounds produced by raising the tongue just behind the alveolar ridge. For example, sh, chew, she, z, vision, measure, che, che, sheep, share, ja, ja, jump, judge, red, race. So next we have retroflex. Sound produced with tip of the tongue curved back behind the alveolar ridge. So for example, this is the American R. Rain. R. Next we have palatal. A palatal sound is produced when the body or middle part of the tongue is raised close to the hard palate. The word palatal comes from palate, which is the root of your mouth. For example, yeah, yeah, yes, yellow. So that is palatal. So next we have velar. Sounds produced by raising the back of the tongue to the soft palate. And velum which is the hanging freely. For example, k, cat, king, g, go, give, sing, long. So next we have glottal. The word glottal comes from glottis, which is the space between your vocal cords in your throat. For example, he, head, happy. For the glottal stop, hold your breath for a very short moment in your throat. Oh. Again. Oh. Slowly and feel the stop in the middle. So now let's proceed to the manner of articulation. Manner of articulation is how we shape and control the air to make the different sounds. The first one is plosive. Plosive are sounds we make whom we completely block the air in our mouth for a moment and then release it quickly. For examples, pa, pen, b, bat, t, top, d, dog, k, cat, g, go. So plosives is blocking the air, then pop it out. So next we have fricatives. Fricatives are sounds we make when we let air pass through a narrow space between two parts of our mouth, causing friction, buzzing, or whistling sound. For example, fan, coffee, van, love, think, bat, this, mother, see, class, zoo, busy, shoe, brush, measure, vision, hat, behind. So next is affricates. Affricates are special sounds that start like a plosive by completely blocking the air, but release like a fricative, letting the air pass through a narrow space and causing friction. In other words, it's a combination of a plosive and fricative in one sound. For example, ch, church, watch, judge, bridge. Next is nasals. Nasals are sounds we make when we block the air in the mouth but let it flow out through the nose instead. That's why they sound softer and more resonant the air by escaping through the nasal cavity. For example, man, summer, net, sun, sing, long. So next is approximants. Approximants are sounds we make when two parts of our mouth come close together but do not touch enough to block the air or cause strong friction. For example, red, bring, yeah, yes, yellow, we, quick, light, ball. So remember is approximants close but not too close. Next is tap. A tap is sound made by quickly touching one part of the mouth with another and then releasing it immediately using the flap T. For example, butter. So this tap sound often happens in the middle of words. So overall, the places of articulation and the manner of articulation, they are the founder of clear communication. By understanding them, we know exactly how to shape our mouth, move our tongue, and control our breath to produce its sound correctly. So I hope you learned something about the places and the manner of articulation. And that's all. Thank you.